Okay, so what is the relationship between physical fitness and mental health? This is a question I've been researching for my inquiry project. So first, what is physical fitness? It's basically the level to which one can perform certain exercises. And a lot of people think physical activity and exercises are the same thing, but in fact, physical activity is actually just any movement that causes energy expenditure, which can be pretty much anything. Whereas exercise is more specific and it's more of any movement that is controlled and designed for a specific purpose, so it's more planned, organized, and repetitive to obtain like a more clear objective. Now, mental health, what do you think is that is defined as?
Uh, State of well-being and in your mental abilities and focus and outlook.
So yeah, that's what most people think of it as. Technically, it's just the absence of mental illness, but on a deeper level, it's a general state of well-being that comes from biological, social, and psychological factors. So now that we know what these are, how do they relate to each other? So your mental health can greatly impact your physical body, and this is shown by um, the effect that mental health can have on your physical diseases. That people that have mental health issues are more likely to develop physical diseases, but also in the importance of mental fitness, which is essentially the dexterity of your mind and the ability of your brain to perform optimally, change between tasks, and adapt to your environment. So this is very beneficial because it brings a lot of health benefits like reduce negative emotions, increase coordination of your body, increase self-awareness, increase confidence. But it also brings a lot of positive effects to your athletic performance. It increases your confidence, focus, and motivation. So that's why a lot of athletes train to be mentally fit with sports psychologists, and it oftentimes brings results within 6 to 8 weeks. But physical fitness and mental health are not actually the same thing, because you can have mental health issues while being mentally fit. So this kind of shows that for our purposes, mental fitness, while it is extremely important for the mental health aspect of how it impacts your body, it is not the same as mental health. Now, how do you feel after you've gone exercising mentally?
Lighter, happier, less worried.
Yeah, and that's what most people say. So when we're talking about the effect that exercise has on you mentally, most people say they're more energetic, they're more positive, and they have a sharper memory. And this is because of a lot of things. One is increased blood flow to the brain, which stimulates it reduces stress. Also have neurogenesis, which is the growth of new brain cells and neurons, and the release of happy chemicals or feel-good chemicals like endorphins and serotonin, which make you feel good, and the decreased production of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. So because of this, exercise is often something doctors prescribe to mentally ill patients. And another benefit that physical fitness has on your mind is that it increases your kind of mental fortitude and your fight or flight instinct. So when you do some intense exercise, how do you feel physiologically?
Usually hot and sweaty and yeah.
Exactly. So that's basically what's happening there is you're mimicking a dangerous situation that your body would respond to, like say in the wild. If you're being chased by a predator, you become sweaty, your heart rate increases. So what exercise does is you learn to associate these with safety instead of danger, and it increases your mental fortitude and your drive and motivation, as well as your perseverance. And then mental flexibility is also very much benefited, and it basically is your ability to change between tasks, set goals, and act on these goals, and just increases basically just your mental, your state of mind. It makes you stronger. So basically what the relationship between these two is, I would sum up by saying that it makes you happier and healthier, and they're also extremely closely tied. So you can't really have you can't be mentally strong without being physically fit. They're basically intertwined. Being mentally strong makes you a better athlete, increases your mental fortitude, makes you better physically, and then your physical fitness makes you stronger mentally and makes you happier and healthier. And they both do that together. Thank you for listening.
You're welcome. That's great.